And today, the topic is very close to my heart because I'm coincidentally the main trainer as well. And probably I have a lot of name in the field of IFRS and Indies. Now, today's topic is, L&D dynamics and the finance function. Now, what do you understand by that? Now, the way in which the landscape of finance is changing and with the ever emerging compliances and technology and the kind of digital transformation what we are going through, it is becoming very difficult for the finance staff and the finance team to comprehend the changes what are coming on an everyday basis. Now, all of us need to be aware that as far as financial world is concerned, the finance team is concerned, what is the cost of an unprepared workforce? What do you mean by this? Imagine a situation where the set of finance team and the set of finance members are not really upskilled, and basically with the ever-changing technology, which is actually changing every day, okay, and the finance team is probably not getting aligned to the changes in technology, changes in compliances, changes in reporting standards, changes in the way in which the FP&A looks at the numbers. If they're not familiar with all this, then the cost of an unprepared workforce is going to be very costly for all the companies. I have recently given my blog as well, where several finance staff, several finance heads, and several L&D leaders and managing the finance trainings have commented. Right, what do they feel about the various trainings, various solutions from an L&D perspective as far as financial world is concerned? You need to continuously train your people. You need to continuously put that thing in everyone's mind as far as finance function is concerned, that they should get the importance of measuring L&D effectiveness, which means they should be upskilled on every month or every week basis. For example, the entire finance teams are basically being centralized in India in the form of a center of excellence. Right, the entire finance is working on the principle of shared service model today. Now, shared service, if they continue to focus only on transaction without understanding the implication of these transactions on the larger organization, will it make sense? No. So all of you collectively as CFOs and controllers of various organizations needs to make sure that every function in finance within finance gets the requested visibility. And from a CFO, you have to become chief envisioning or chief imagination officer, because you should look at what is required by the market, what the markets are looking at, the way in which you should close the numbers, the way in which you should put the controls, the way in which you analyze the numbers. All of this is very important, and this is an inculcation what you should do in every finance team member. So importance of measuring L&D effectiveness is very, very important. Now, the most important, the most important problem which every finance leader is trying to solve is identifying and closing the talent gap. This is a real problem, right? For example, when I was heading geometric, okay, I basically went to the CEO and said that all the finance team members need to be trained on this. I give them some 10 buckets, including advanced Excel, finance transformation, ERP implementation, then Index, IFRS, how to close books. But CEO told, what if we basically train them and they leave the job? You know what did I tell him? What if I don't train them and because of that they leave the job? Then what will you do? So these are the kind of questions which should ponder you every now and then. These are the kind of thinking what should go in every CFO, and every controller should basically think this. And the daily job of a leader is basically to identify and closing the talent gap, because effective team through effective training methodologies and effective resourcing and recruitment strategies definitely help the team to plan better. Now, we went to several leaders, including, some of them like Narendranath Nair, who is co-founder of Narendra Consulting Private Limited, who was in Wipro. There are particular level of, interactions which we had with Muzammil Saudagar, who is right now heading the training and development at Narayana Health. We spoke to Nityabhira Krishnan from Virtusa, right? All of them had basically the same opinion, right? Now they are focusing on Six Sigma, Green Belt. I'm saying start from basics at least. So finance trainings, finance talent management is one of the key initiatives which every CFO should look at, because an upskilled and effective finance team can help all the CFOs to basically bring the bottom line for the organization. Every training that you do either should improve the productivity or improve the bottom line or bring some ROI initiatives for the company. That's the way the finance talent management should be looked at, right? Now, last but not the least, how to go about it? Simple. When you are recruiting a particular candidate, align the expectations in a very clear way on day one, that what is expected out of him, what is his career growth path, and what are the skills that should be demonstrated in a particular function before being hired. Second, evaluate the training needs on a continuous basis and see where are the gaps as far as the finance team is concerned, and if you need any help on these particular aspects where you feel that there are a lot of competency development or basically functional development which my finance team requires, then get in touch with me. I'm more than happy to help you in any form, either through resourcing the right candidates or training the team completely, including shared services, FP&A, finance, controllership, and various functions. Right? Thank you.